Stop discounting women when we tell you, health professionals, what we're going through. It's real. Hey, family. This is Buffy from Buffy's Flavorful Journey. I want to talk about something which is taboo in our society in America, and I really don't know why. And it's menopause. And men, feel free to stick around if you have a woman in your life, 50 and over, maybe even 40 and over. She's going through menopause and or she will. So maybe this will give you some insight on how to help her and support her through it. Growing up, all I knew is that it was called The Change. And from a kid who was into Star Trek and Star Wars, the change is like, what's going to happen? Am I going to mutate or something? Is something going to, what the hell is the change? So besides knowing that it was called the change and about hot flashes, I knew nothing else about menopause. So I'm 54. I'm going to be 55 in about 2 months. And I want to share, commiserate with other women who are going through menopause, as well as try to help young women who will be going through it eventually. This is what you have to look forward to. This is what you have to expect. And everybody's different. And I'm just going to go over 10 things that I've experienced since I've been in menopause. And I believe mine started October of 2023. So, did you know that menopause, there's actually 3 stages? First one is perimenopause. Your periods become irregular, but you still have them. Then you have menopause. Ooh, that's where I'm at. That's the 12 months you go without having any menstrual cycle, no periods. That's menopause. So I have 2 more months to go. God, I hope I get there. I got to 11 months and 2 weeks, and then my period started again. And it started on Valentine's Day. Do you get the irony in that? So that was last year. And then it restarted, I hope, for good in October of 2023. The last stage, and that's called postmenopause, that lasts the rest of your life. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Yeah, you get through menopause and then you're referred to as postmenopausal for the rest of your life. It's like, come on, give me a break. So now I'm going to talk about the 10 symptoms that I've experienced. And by no means, this is not the entire list. It's just what I've experienced so I can speak on it because I've experienced it, life experience, right? Number 1, hot flashes. I was a cocky young woman, like, oh, I'm not going to get hot flashes. It's not going to happen to me. That doesn't happen to everyone. Yeah, it's going to happen. And I'll tell you what, you're just sitting here like now, like right now, I'm a little chilly because it's a little chilly here where I'm at today. And it starts like right here around the lower neck. And first it just goes up and my whole head gets hot. And then it comes back down and my body gets hot. It's like, what is happening? And it comes out of nowhere. You have no warning. You can be watching TV, reading a book, talking with somebody, and all of a sudden, hot heat, just hot. And then it goes away. It'll last however long it lasts, and then it goes away. And you're thinking, okay, I made it. It comes back. What the hell? So that by far, that's crazy. I'm trying my best to describe it, but it just feels like you're cooking from the inside out. It's like if I could commiserate, excuse me, if I couldn't commiserate with the turkey in the oven on Thanksgiving, that's how you feel when you have a hot flash. Now, I'm not on any hormonal replacement therapy, and I don't want to because I have enough wrong with me that I don't want to take another prescription. But I have been taking evening primrose as a supplement. That has helped a little bit, but I still get hot flashes. But I'm going to tell you something. Before I started doing that, taking that evening primrose, baby, those hot flashes were coming at me just a rapid fire, out of nowhere. And it's eased up a little bit. And if you can get a cooling blanket, please get a cooling blanket because it helps tremendously at night. Because now I get it mostly at night. Before taking evening primrose, I was getting it all day long, any time of the day. but now it's primarily at night. And the cooling blanket is phenomenal. If you can get your hands on one, get one. I highly recommend it. The one benefit that I have experienced from being in menopause, no more periods. Let me tell you something. I'm 54. I'm going to be 55 in October. I got my first period a month before I turned 11. So I was 10 years old. So hopefully my periods are going to be gone. I got 2 more months to go. But if that's the case, I will have had my period for 43 years. Do the math. From 10 to 53, 43 years of periods, of bloating, of cramping, irritability, just, and you can't sleep at night just any way you want to because you think you're going to leak. I don't miss that at all. So for me, that's the one and only, thus far, benefit of going through menopause. Next symptom I've been suffering is sleep issues. Sometimes I can't get enough sleep, so I'm tired. Other times I don't want to sleep. I'm so wired, I can't sleep. So your sleep is going to be affected. At least it was for me. Frozen body parts. Let me tell you something. I knew three ways that I knew I was going through menopause last October. The hot flashes, no period. And then I thought maybe I slept funny on my right shoulder. No, because now I can lift it. But last year, it was like right here and it started hurting. So I did some research. One of the symptoms of menopause is frozen body parts. And for me, it was my frozen right shoulder. I mean, it was painful. I woke up in pain and I thought, doggone, I don't even remember sleeping on my right side. But why is my shoulder hurting? And sometimes I would sleep funny on my right side or left side or whatever. And then during the day, do whatever you're going to do, take a shower, or you lifting stuff, doing whatever. Pain goes away and you have mobility. Never got mobility back. So I started working out. And it's now August. So about late May, I started doing stretching exercises. That has helped tremendously. So young ladies, and even ladies my age, we call ourselves vintage. Do some working out, do some stretching. You need to do that not only just for menopause, just for your overall health, especially the stretching. If you don't want to work out, okay. And working out, do whatever you can. Don't push yourself and do anything, outside of that's going to cause you pain, put it that way. And talk to your doctor first, because I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you any medical advice. I'm just talking about what helped me. And as far as working out, do something simple. Just walking. That's free. You can walk around your neighborhood. If you have a treadmill, walk on your treadmill. But if nothing else, do some stretching. Another symptom, you can gain weight. You can just think about food. For me, I just think about food and I gain weight. It's like, what the hell? It used to be I would look at it and I gain weight, but now I just think about it. It's like, well, wow, I just gained 2 pounds. Where'd that come from? So your weight's going to fluctuate. And again, the working out, the stretching, that'll help you. And also eating right. I know boring. Exercise and eating right, boring. But that's the key to either maintaining your weight or losing weight. I already talked about the need to stretch and work out. Again, maintain your weight. The next one, your taste buds are going to change. What you used to love to eat. I mean, I used to love to eat a lot of stuff. Now it's like, ooh, how did I eat that? That's gross. I don't want to eat it. So your taste buds are going to change. Let's see. How can I put this? Forgetfulness. That's the best way. That's number 8. See, I couldn't even remember. That's funny. Couldn't remember how I wanted to describe it. Jesus. You'll forget where you put stuff. You'll forget what you needed to do today. What did you need to get done? You'll forget. Best way to combat that, make a list, make a list, make a list. A list for everything. Don't go to the grocery store without a list. I'm telling you, you're going to forget something. Don't go on the, when I go out, I go and do a lot of errands, at least 3 stops. Got to have a list for each stop. And list where you're going to go too. Because if you don't, you're going to forget. Number 9, hair growth. Everywhere but on my head, my hair is growing. Like I get a lot of chin whiskers, I call them, especially on the right side. I have to shave every other day now. It used to be when I was younger. I would kind of get a mini mustache, but I could shave once a week and that was it. But now every other day I need to shave, and that's crazy. The other on the flip side, number 10 is hair loss. Now, back when COVID started, the city, not the city, the whole country shut down, right? The whole world shut down. Then we got the vaccine. So I was able to get the vaccine pretty early on because of my pre-existing conditions. And it was 2 shots. You get one and you come back in 6 weeks to get the other one. Baby, let me tell you something. I took that first shot and I used to have hair that was just below my shoulders. I always had long hair like that. I took that first vaccine shot, hair was gone. And it was so noticeable. My sister asked me, because I live with my sister, Buffy, did you cut your hair? And I go, no, I think it's just shrinkage. And I don't know why I thought that besides deluding myself, because every time I wash my hair, I could see hair in the bottom of the shower. Like, damn, what's going on? And I had never noticed that before. I'm like, I'm shedding a lot of hair. But it was my length, okay? That's what disappeared. I always had a small little, we call it indentation because my mom had it, my sister has it, I have it, little bald spot here. Well, it used to not be bald, it was just a little indentation on the top of her head. But going through menopause, I have like all of this is just bald now. And it's only right here. It's kind of starting here a little bit and then in the spot there, but this one is the most noticeable one. It's gotten to the point I'm so frustrated with it because I had grown my hair from here and I could kind of comb it over. But then I cut my hair because it was just a hot mess. So I went to a dermatologist beginning of August, on August 2nd. And he put me on minoxidil, 2.5 milligram pill, and some kind of a steroid that I put on. It's like a ointment, kind of liquid form that I put on where it's bald. I put that on at night. Take the minoxidil pill once a day, and I will see him again towards the end of August to see if what's happened, if anything. But I've already made up my mind because once I made the appointment, I talked to my younger brother because he cuts his own hair. He's got clippers, and I said, hey, I'm gonna give this 6, maybe 9 months tops, and if my hair, if this doesn't fill in, I asked him would he just shave my head. And he's like, if that's what you want to do. I was like, okay, because I'm over it. That's why a lot of my videos when I'm cooking, I wear the little, I don't know what you call it, head cap, wrap, whatever, because my bald spot, and I'm very subconscious about that. My sister has one, but hers is nothing. I mean, it's my whole hand. That's that's how big that bald spot is. So that's what you got to look forward to, young ladies. And women that are menopausal, postmenopausal, perimenopausal, leave a comment. Let us know what you went through. Um, Especially, I want to hear from the women that are postmenopausal. Do you still experience any of these symptoms? I mean, until I looked this up, until I went through menopause, I thought once you went through the change and you went through it, that was it. No. From what I'm reading, I may have to deal with some of these symptoms for the rest of my life. So I really want to hear from a woman who's gone through those 12 months of no periods. What's it like on the other end? Are you still experiencing hot flashes, forgetfulness? Some people get headaches. I mean, backaches, muscle aches, frozen shoulders, other body parts. I think we need to talk about menopause. We need to prepare the younger women and we need to commiserate with each other. And maybe you have another supplement, like I take evening primrose. What are you taking? Or maybe a home remedy or something to help with the symptoms. Menopause is real, people. Plain and simple. I know way back in the day, women were discounted when they told their doctors about the symptoms they had with their periods, cramping and bloating and all that. Oh, you're not experiencing that. It's not that bad, blah, blah, blah. Stop discounting the issues that women have with their health. Women's issues are real. Just like men have health issues that are only for them, that they experience, women's health issues are real. Stop discounting women when we tell you, health professionals, what we're going through. It's real. It boggles my mind when I stop and think when throughout the country we had so many women telling different doctors in every state and every city, I'm experiencing bloating. I'm cramping real bad and everything else that went with their periods. Oh, you're not experiencing that. Oh, it's not that bad. And what really boils my ass to think it was men telling women it's not that bad or you're not experiencing it. How do you know? Do you get your period? No. So how can you sit there and tell me that I'm not experiencing what I am? And you tell that to all your female patients. Craziness. It just really boils my ass. But I'm going to let that go. Okay, I've rambled on enough, but really, please, let's start a conversation, family. Let's share it with each other. Stop letting menopause be taboo. It happens. It's real. We need to talk about it. We need to prepare the next generation. And this goes on with the trend that's going on YouTube. If you're over 40, over 50, start your YouTube channel. You have so much knowledge that you can share it with the younger generation. You know, you've heard about the great brain drain, dealing with jobs in the workforce. When the people retire, they're taking all their knowledge away. You have knowledge that you can share on YouTube or any kind of social media. Share it. Help the next generation. That's all I ask. Thanks again, family, for coming along with me. Again, if you like this video, please like it. If you learned something from it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. This channel is for vibrant people over 50. And you know what, men? Tell you what, because I can't speak to your experience, what you go through when you hit over 50. If you want to do a video, if somebody's out there wants to collaborate, do a video so you can educate all of us, reach out. Come on, let me know. I'd love to do so. Until the next video, family, all the best to you and yours. Hot flash or not, bye for now.